welcome to episode 48. Fox News finally got Staple Gun, the pro gamer, to come out and do a review.
Oh yeah, so pro.
So pro. He is unstoppable in games like Blazblue and Halo. So challenge him, I dare you. This is Blazblue, and Staple Gun is the pro at it. I really don't know much about this game, so I'm going to let him take over, describe characters, if there's a story, or why you should or shouldn't play it. So, yeah.
Alright, well, I think it's honestly a much better game than Street Fighter. It's a game you can pick up and play a lot quicker than you could with Street Fighter. You can get away with easy combinations. It's a lot different from normal fighting games that just have punch, kick, throw. It has the A button, which is a drive button, which is different for each character. So in the case of the character I'm using right now, Jin, he'll do ice moves. So you can do different button combinations to do that. Dash, obviously, like those are light punches and kicks. And then there's dashes, and basically, I mean, you can see I can be just button mash and they're all combos like it's nothing. But I mean, obviously, once you play against better people, you have to have better timing to try to get the hang of it.
So obviously, by the looks of this game, this is an arcade fighter, very similar to games like Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, anything of that genre. Now, you said you compare it to Street Fighter. How does it differentiate control-wise or like play-wise?
Play-wise, it's a lot smoother. You don't, as far as doing the moves, they don't have to be as precise as you do with Street Fighter, trying to do different combinations. There's also, if you use the right toggle, it's kind of a way to do easy specials. So you don't have to know how to do the right button configurations to pull off better moves. So that's one thing that's really nice. Also, you see at the bottom, they have different bars. Once you get those full, you can use certain specials.
Okay.
So I mean, it is pretty nice. You have to earn really good moves instead of, you know, other games where you get them instantly.
Now, is this game taken from an anime, or is this just an original idea just for a game?
I'm not sure if it's taken from an anime, but I know it's not the first time
that Blazblue has been out. Okay. Yeah. I know this is Blazblue for 360. There's Continuum Shift, which is available now, which is the follow-up to fix some of the mistakes in this one. Basically, having characters who are extremely stronger than others. 3 in particular, I was told.
Yeah. You go to the.
Now, what are some of the game modes in this?
Some of the game modes, you can do training like I was just doing, you can do versus, or you can play against a friend. Network, you can go online. The online system works really well. You can do ranked matches or just matches for fun. Don't really notice too many issues with lag. If you do, you get kicked out of the room, so it's not like it ruins the game for everyone else.
Okay, so it just boots you, so you can just start a new one.
Boots you, so.
Now there's story mode. How well is the story in this?
The story mode is actually pretty cool because depending on the character that you play and the fights that you win or lose, it changes the story for that character. So as you go through, you learn about the characters and how they got to certain points throughout the story. And you know, if you lose to this character, it changes the story in the end. And then basically you get achievements as you unlock certain parts of the story.
Okay, so it's beneficial to play the story in this game.
Yes.
Are there lots of unlockables? Because I know with arcade fighters, the perks to playing that for hours and hours is for all the unlockables you get.
Yeah, some of the perks, if you go through the stories with the characters, you can have certain, right there, like if you beat it with Ragna, see how it says unlimited next to his name there?
Yeah.
That little icon, it'll unlock a stronger Ragna that you can use.
Oh, okay. Now, can you use that online?
If they allow it. You can
okay.
set certain rules to use unlimited characters. You can block people from using easy specials.
Gotcha.
So you have to know what you're
So
doing.
there is a balance to it.
Yeah, so you can have like rooms for beginners, rooms for experts.
Okay, so this isn't intimidating like Street Fighter was for beginners?
It's a lot more organized. You
more welcoming.
You can choose your opponent. So like say you're level 30 and you see opponents like a 74. You know you're not gonna want to try that. You might want to go for like 25 or 30 that you might see. And then if they challenge you, you can either accept or decline. So it's not like you're forced.
More welcoming, more balanced. I like that in a game because I'm very intimidated by arcade fighters because I'm not good at them. So I was very, I'm not drawn to them because I'm not good. Just like racing games, I'm not drawn to them because I'm not good. But why don't you show me a fight, an example of one?
Of what?
Of a fight.
Oh, okay. Where's this? This is set up.
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1, action!
Yep. Yeah, I'll come in on the left. His drive button is a counter. So like if I counter his attack, he actually attacks. Not doing that. And then in like most fighting games, there's low hits and high, and you have to block low or high. That's one thing that's pretty nice too is the shield. You get basically like an energy type shield. And then at any time, say you're getting stuck in a corner and you keep being comboed, you can't do anything. If you press, it depends on how you set up in your controls, but if you press like a certain button combination, then your shield will break like that, and it'll blow your opponent away from you. So it really weakens you when you take hits. When you take hits, you take a lot more damage, but you also can save yourself from dying. So it's really worth it if you time it out well.
Okay. Now, are there finishing moves like we've seen in other arcade games?
Yep. I'll show you an example of one.
Can you rip people's heads off, turn them into animals?
Yeah, I'll show you one here. Like with this, I mean, Hakumen's a little different of a character. He's probably one of the ones that are listed as one of the cheaper ones because he's just really good.
Yeah.
When he hits you for a lot. One thing that's nice too is when you're playing online, you can save replays. So if you have a really good fight,
you can save it.
That's
so cool.
I've got pretty good.
I've noticed a lot of games are starting to adapt that feature that Halo perfected.
Yeah.
I heard the new Call of Duty Black Ops is actually going to have that, where you can edit and review your matches.
Yeah, this one was one that I played against my friend John. Let's see. That's interesting. Game version does not match.
That's weird.
Well, never had an issue before.
Well, apparently there was an update. It doesn't match it. But you do have the ability.
Yeah, it might just be because I haven't played online in a while and I haven't got any updates. Or the only other thing I can think is I might have switched discs with a friend. That could, because my friend's got it too. I mean, that could have been it too. But you can watch replays, from other fights. So I mean, it's pretty cool once it works. But yeah, you can save the whole fight, so you can have some really cool finishes.
Give me a rundown then, like why you'd recommend or not recommend this game as a last thought.
I'd recommend it, definitely because it's easy to pick up and play. You don't have to know what you're doing. You can play against people who are rookies in the game, and then has a good online system. You can pick up and play anytime. You find opponents, especially as it's been released or become more popular now. Also, I mean, the drive feature is unique for each character. So, I mean, like with Jin, you saw it was ice. With Hakumen, it's counter. For other characters, it's all kinds of different things. I definitely recommend it over Street Fighter. The soundtrack is really good too. I mean, it's really, some of the music will get you going. But yeah, I definitely recommend it over Street Fighter because it's just easier to pick up and play. The combos are a lot easier to pull off, and obviously the online system is much better.
Okay. If you had to give it a final grade, like a school grade, what would you give it?
Say a B+.
B+.
Yeah, because I mean there are improvements that can be done as far as balancing certain characters, certain combos that are really hard to break. You know, you'll get against certain people that just are unstoppable because they found a really good combination with a certain character. But yeah, I mean, with the continuum shift, I've heard that they've made corrections, and
We'll
there's
see on that.
a few new characters as well. So.
Well, all right. This was BlazBlue, I believe. I don't know if it's for PS3 also. It may be. It is. Okay, it's for PS3 and 360. They might make a dumbed-down version for the Wii. I don't know. Look it up. Basically, thank you for watching another episode. Thanks to, as you can see in the corner, Staple Gun. Add him on Xbox Live, but don't challenge him because you'll just get owned. So thank you again. Stay tuned.